The spy who saved millions. WWII's greatest secret agent. Opening scene. Hook. Imagine being a spy so good. You trick the Nazis into sending their troops to the wrong place at the wrong time, costing them the war. This isn't James Bond. It's a real man, a forgotten hero whose lies saved millions of lives. His name? Juan Pujol García. Codename Garbo. The man who wanted to be a spy. Juan Pujol was not a soldier nor a trained agent. He was a Spanish chicken farmer who absolutely hated both Hitler's fascism and Stalin's communism. With no military background, he still believed he could help stop the Nazis. So he walked into the British embassy and said, "I want to spy for you." The British laughed him out of the building. But Juan was stubborn. If the Allies wouldn't take him, he decided to spy for the Nazis instead, with a secret plan in mind. Becoming a double agent, Juan convinced the Germans that he was loyal to the Third Reich. They gave him money, invisible ink, and missions to report on British military movements. But here's the twist. He never went to Britain. Instead, he moved to Lisbon, Portugal, and invented a massive network of imaginary spies. He created fake names, fake reports, and even sent the Germans train schedules copied from magazines. All completely made up. The Nazis believed every word. They were so impressed, they began paying him a full salary, thinking he had 27 agents across the UK. In reality, he was just one man writing fiction. Britain finally notices. Eventually, the British Secret Service MI5 realized Juan was playing a dangerous but brilliant game. They recruited him officially and gave him the codename Garbo because of his acting skills. From that moment, he became one of the most important double agents of the entire war. His greatest mission, D-Day. In 1944, the Allies prepared for D-Day, the largest invasion in history. Success depended on fooling Hitler about where the attack would happen. The Germans expected the Allies to invade France, but where? Normandy, or Pas de Calais, the closest point to Britain. This was where Garbo came in. Using his fake spy network, he fed the Nazis detailed proof that the invasion would come at Calais, not Normandy. The lie that changed the war. On June 6, 1944, when Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy, German commanders hesitated. They believed the real invasion was still coming at Calais, just as Garbo had told them. Hitler refused to send reinforcements to Normandy for weeks, convinced Normandy was a diversion. By the time he realized the truth, it was too late. The Allies had established a beachhead, turning the tide of the war in Europe. Historians agree, without Garbo's deception, D-Day could have failed. Millions more lives could have been lost. The spy who fooled Hitler, Garbo's success earned him Iron Cross from the Nazis, Germany's highest honor for bravery. At the same time, the British awarded him the MBE, Member of the British Empire. He was probably the only man in history decorated by both sides in the same war. After the war, after WWII, Garbo faked his death in Angola in 1949 and disappeared. For decades, the world thought he was gone. But in the 1980s, a journalist tracked him down, living quietly in Venezuela, humble as ever. He died in 1988 with almost no recognition. Juan Pujol García, codename Garbo, wasn't a soldier, wasn't trained, and never fired a gun in battle. But with nothing more than courage, imagination, and lies, he helped defeat Hitler. His deception saved millions of lives and changed the course of history. He proved that sometimes the greatest weapon in war is a story. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories from history. And don't forget, check the description for authentic books and documentaries about WWII you can explore.